A high school in Polk County gets caught using football players who don't even live in the school district. That school is stripped of its winning record. Parents complain to their state senator, and now our state legislature and Governor Rick Scott has made Florida the first state in the nation to make pro-style free agency legal in high school sports. Adam Cellini is here to explain. Adam.
Yeah, Alan, one of the lessons you learn in sports is how to deal with adversity. But some coaches worry athletes are more likely to take the easy way out now that it's available. For football coach Brian Riles, this was the year. Sarasota graduated just one starter from last year's 4-win team, and the Sailors were poised to make their best run in Riles' 3 seasons as head coach. However, the team is running spring practice short 6 starters after 7 players transferred out of the district.
It was difficult. It was very, very difficult for them as well to endure teammates, guys they've established and spent significant time with, call a friend, to no longer be here with them.
But who could blame them? Their idols are constantly moving around, forming super teams. Free agents showing winning and winning quick is the most important thing in sports.
That's what they're looking for. I think they equate winning to the greater opportunity at getting to college to play college football. And everybody wants to be on that stage. And so winning more quickly, I think, makes your program more attractive.
The attractive programs are now even more accessible thanks to this year's massive education bill. Among other things, it sweeps away several restrictions on student-athlete transfers.
The biggest substantive changes that we're going to be dealing with right now is prior you had to be at a school prior to the first day of practice in that sport. Now a student-athlete will be eligible whenever they transfer, as soon as they go, regardless, even mid-season.
Starting July 1st, moving within the district becomes easier. But the following year, athletes will be able to play anywhere, regardless of county lines. The Florida High School Athletic Association has always set the rules for transfers and eligibility. Lawmakers' efforts to bypass the agency is frustrating for athletic administrators like Jason Montgomery.
We felt like this was a little bit of an intrusion by an entity that really doesn't have a feel for how that's going to impact things at the boots on the ground level.
Proponents for change have long felt the FHSAA penalties were unfair to students. So while transferring has become easier for athletes, coaches will walk a much thinner line on illegal recruiting.
There's tremendously heavier fines and penalties for recruiting by coaches and administrators at schools, and the threshold for proving that has dropped greatly.
At Impact Academy in Sarasota, basketball is at the center of the curriculum. The school attracts transfers from over 60 different countries because, according to director Matt Hiller, it's their best chance at a college education.
If a kid's, a violin player, you're going to look for, music schools, high schools, and then that springboards you into college. So it's no different with sports.
Sports academies like Impact show the market that's developed for high school athletics and just how competitive college recruiting has become.
Not only are you competing with guys in the United States for these limited scholarship spots, you're competing with the entire world now.
Former Riverview High standout Rod Miller is saddened to see winning trample loyalty these days. As he trains high schoolers at Out of Door Academy, he can't help but think kids are missing out on the lessons the district lines taught him as a teen.
Wherever you end up in that district and you worked your butt off. And if it was someone in front of you or an obstacle, you worked harder and you beat them out.
Unhappy with your coach, your team, your playing time? Now the choice is simple. Just go try somewhere else.
If we're going to make it easy to just say, well, I'm not liking it here, or this is not going in the direction that I would like it to, then are we helping them to develop or taking away from their ability to develop those different skills and having to experience that at a younger age?
Now, some of the caveats that still exist for high school transfers: you can't displace a student by joining a full roster, and you can't participate in the same sport at 2 different schools in the same year.
Adam, thank you.